How's it going, everyone? Paul with Adaptable Survival. What I wanted to do in this video today was take a look at the Superesse EDC Hank and how I have it set up for my use. So before we dive into some of the specs on the EDC Hank itself, a little bit about Superesse. They are a veteran-owned company. As you guys know, I do like to support veteran-owned companies whenever I can. They make stuff in small batches, usually as the orders come in. So when you order something from them, they're gonna make that specifically for you in your order. So there's no kind of customization, just whatever is on their site and you order it, they're gonna make that, ship it out to you. Diving into some of the specs on the EDC Hank, it's made from two 12x12, looks like some ripstop material, and they just sew those together. Really good stitching. I've been using this for close to a year now, and I have no issues with it. You have a paracord pull tab at the top, so you can easily hang this from something or pull it out of your pack or wherever you may have it stored. So also on the outside, they do have a little label here, and hopefully this comes in. Just says their name on it, and on the back side here does have a couple of check boxes and different things. So depending on what you order, they mark those off on the product itself. At the top, right by that paracord pull tab, is some hook and loop with the closure. Just tear that open, you can get on the inside. With that being said, let's dive onto the ground and see what I have in here. So let's dive on the inside and see what I keep in this EDC Hank. So firstly, I just have some tent stakes. I believe these came with a teepee tent that I ordered last year. So I just threw them in this bag to keep handy. I think I got 12 of them in there. Next, I just have some extra bank line. And then I actually have two ridge lines in here. This one is a 30-footer. This is the one I generally use most of the time. This one is a 50-footer, so I like to keep this handy just in case I come across some trees where my 30-footer quite can't make it around and get set up on. And then the only other thing that I keep in here are 6 guy lines. Those are about 5-6 feet long. This makes up like a cordage shelter kit. I usually keep this with my hammock setup. Depending on the tarp and depending on the hammock I'm using. This will generally be how I set up my ridge line, so I can set up my tarp and any other kind of shelter configurations that I really want. So like I said, I've been using the EDC Hank for the last year as a shelter / cordage kit. I usually keep this in my pack or with my hammock setup, so when I'm out camping I can set up any kind of shelter configuration I want. The uses of the EDC Hank are pretty much endless. It's basically limited by whatever you can think of. The one use that I also use this for is I run one of my Prusik loops through this loop and then put a toggle in there. Now I have a pocket where I can store stuff, whether that's my glasses, my headlamp, whatever I may need throughout the night when I get up to go to the bathroom or that I don't want to have on me as I'm sleeping. I could probably use this as a pre-filter as well. I mean, like I said, the uses for this are pretty much endless and only limited by what you can think of. Price point on the EDC Hank is $49. I will throw a link down to Superesse's site down below. They have a ton of different colors, different camos. I got the woodland camo, as you can see. That price point, you know, these are handmade. They are made to order, and it's a veteran-owned company. So for me, I'm comfortable with paying that because of the quality that I'm getting for this product. Like I said, I've used it for the last year and haven't had any issues at all. In the comment section down below, let me know how you would use the EDC Hank, how you would set it up, or what uses you could think of that I may not be thinking of. I always like to see what everyone in the community kind of thinks of a different kit that I bring out and different ways that they could use it. That helps me generate new ideas of how I can use things. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That brings more people into our community so we can just build on that knowledge base and learn something new with every video. As always, this has been Paul with Adaptable Survival. Adapt your mind, your body, and your gear.